Hey Anatomy family, my name is Grant. I'm one of the body architects here at our Miami Beach location here. And we're about to get started with a workout today. It's going to be club focused. The steel club is the tool we'll use. If you don't have a steel club, which many people don't, dumbbell is a great option. So I will show you exactly how to use both tools. I will be performing most things with the clubs. So this is a steel club here. I'm gonna give you an idea of what it looks like. Kind of looks like a bowling pin, baseball bat. This is 10 pounds. This is a 10 pounder. And I also have a 20 for myself. And then for the dumbbell options, maybe more practical for you, I have a 15 and I have an 8. And the weights, you can vary the weights, but as long as you have a lighter option and a heavier option, that's the most important thing. So from here, I'm gonna grab my club. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like with both options here. So from here, I'm gonna hang down in the center, and this is gonna move up my body like a zipper. So this club right here is gonna slowly move up, leading with the elbow. We're just gonna start with a very steady warm up, focusing on length and just really getting everything activated more than anything else. So we call this one the spiral lift around. As the club moves, it's a spiral pattern around the body. I'm just showing you a couple examples with my club. Now, I'm gonna show you that same movement with the dumbbell. So I got the dumbbell here. I'm gonna grab it more by the head of the dumbbell as it hangs down, drawing up slowly, coming over the shoulder, down behind, spiral around the outside. Side view for you. Zipper up the middle, over the shoulder, down behind, elbow tucks in as I spiral around, keeping the chest up, chest up, chest up. Good, okay, got a couple reps on that. Let's switch sides. I'm gonna go back to my club here. Other side, same. Zipper up the center. Spiral over. Down behind. Elbow tucks in. Turn it over. Zipper. Spiral around the backside. Elbow tucks in. Bring it back to the center. Now we can go the other way as well. So let's switch back. Let's reverse it. Going to the outside. Same 2 reps. We're only doing 2 or 3 reps here because this is a slow tempo movement. We don't have to spend a lot of time in doing the movement, doing excessive repetitions when we're going this slow. Other side, same. Start in the center, opening, elbow high, elbow out, over the shoulder, bring it back down. One more time, get your last one here. Elbow up, elbow out, bring it back. Okay, we're gonna give the club a break. That was just to kind of get us acclimated with the tool. We'll come back to those very shortly. For now, we're gonna go to the ground and do some hands and knees body weight based warm-ups, body weight based movements. So I'm gonna need you guys in a tabletop position. So wherever you're at, hands and knees tabletop, make sure the knees and the hands are the same width apart that way. So, and then I'm gonna keep my stance pretty close together. So from here, I'm gonna raise my knee out to the side. Once I'm butt kick position here, I'm gonna raise the knee out straight to the side as far as I can go without this hip lifting. Then I'm gonna draw a circle back slowly. I'm gonna hold these positions first. Find that spot. We're gonna hit the landmarks every time, bringing it down. Those 2 spots. So the first one, straight out, hold. Second one, straight back. Foot turns up, hold. Bring it down. Good, let's smooth it out and go a little faster. Same path. One more time in that direction. There's 5, perfect. Now let's go the other way. Straight back first, hold. Straight to the side, pause, and down. We'll do it one more time with the holds. Back, pause, out, hold it, down, smooth it out for 3 more. If you're doing this right, if you're keeping braced and engaged, this should be tough. You're going slow enough. Okay, once you got number 5, you're good there. Do the exact same thing on the other side. I'll flip around for you. Knee straight out, pause, drive it back, hold, and down. One more like that. Okay, let's smooth it out. 3 more. Last. Perfect. Good on the hips there with that. We're trying to open it up, not just an up and down, not just in a side to side, but that 3-dimensional motion, both directions. So from there, we're gonna go on to the side. I'm gonna extend my body all the way flat. Straight arm, then I'm laying straight arm flat on the ground. Straight legs. There you go. Top hand on hip,
hip heavy in the ground. From here, lift and hold, pause, bring it down. Guys, get 2 reps with the hold. Pause, bring it down. Got it. 5 more continuous, same motion, just without the hold. After that one, pull that top leg, pull it up in front, plant that foot there. Bottom leg is the focus now. Bottom leg, lift and pause. And down, just a few seconds, just like 2 to 3 second hold. Continuous 5, these are slow, it's a very small motion. So I want to really think about the engagement of the muscle. Last. Good, flipping around the other side. Same thing. Hand on hip. Top leg lift and pause. Hold. Make sure the bottom hip is heavy in the ground. One more. Lift and pause. Hold. Continuous 5. Pull that foot up in front. Bottom leg lift and hold. One more. Hold. Continuous 5. Good from there on the side. We're gonna lay on the back now. Flat on the back side. For this one, we're gonna start it with a hip bridge position. So hips are gonna go up high. One leg's gonna straighten out. Fully lock that knee, point the toe. Slow, very slow, staying in the bridge. Lift as high as that foot can go. Staying up as high as possible in your bridge. Slowly lower it back down. Not losing the bridge. From there, again, same. 5 reps slow. Last 2. All the way down to the ground. Same leg up. Bottom leg is flat. Top leg is flexed in the foot. Lock knee. Speed up and down for 10. Let's do it. This one's more of a stretch. First one's more of activation. The second one is more of a stretch. Get that dynamic movement to open up hamstring and glute. Good, other side same. Go back to the bridge. Bridge up with both feet first. Straight leg, point the toe on the other side. Slow lift and lower, 5. Keep that big bridge. Last 2. One more slow. Down all the way. Both legs straight. One's up, one's down. Arms are down. Speed now. Flex foot, lock knee. Speed for 10. And got him. Okay, from there, both knees bend. I'm gonna turn a little bit so you guys can see me. Both knees are bent. Wider feet. Arms are out like a T. I'm gonna let the knees fall slowly to the side just to get a good length and stretch on the top side hip. Along the top side, hip flexor, all that. Both knees are to one side, arms are out. Trying to keep the shoulders down as best you can. Let the knees rotate to the other side. Hold that position, just like 8 to 10 seconds. Start to think about glute squeeze, that'll help lengthen the front side. Draw the stomach in. Now we'll switch back and forth. Let's do 5 more each. One more each side. And 5, got it. Okay, so that's our ground-based warm-up. All of that stuff with the idea of not just warming up the body temperature, sun helps, but more so getting the joint prepped to do work. So whether it's lunges, squats, or anything else, not just the legs are ready, the hips, but it obviously connects to everything else. So now the core is engaged and ready to go too. So we're gonna start actually right here. We're gonna be tall kneeling. So I'll demonstrate with the dumbbell first. I'm gonna move to the heavier of the two because I'm gonna start to use 2 hands now. So it's a good way to know whether or not which one to use, a lighter or a heavier option. You got 2 hands, you the heavier one. If it's two hands are supporting. If it's just a single, err toward the lighter side. Okay, so from here I'll grab, this is my 15-pound dumbbell. I'm gonna start with one hand underneath. This is my supporting hand. The other side, I'll grab right on the grip itself. Okay, so the way I'm gonna hold it, normally on a dumbbell, you wanna hold it right in the middle. But for the purpose of, we're trying to mimic the effect of an offset load, like a club would be, I wanna have this hand slid down as far as it can go on the dumbbell handle. So supporting on the bottom, just bracing in the middle, and then sliding down in the handle as low as possible. From there, shoulder blades tucked down, elbows lift to go up and over. I'm gonna let that dumbbell stretch behind my shoulder while trying to keep the ribs down as best as possible, pulling it right back. Okay, this is more just for finding the range of motion I can control. Overhead stretch and hold. Trying to get this elbow to lift as much as possible without the ribs flaring up, so I keep them down hard. And then pull back. Those are our 2 paused reps. Let's go a little more speed now. Over and back. We'll get 10 here. Five to finish. Last 2. And down. We'll even it out. Let's get the other side. I'm going to demonstrate with the club on this one. So if you have a club, you're not going to hold underneath. You're going to hold both hands stacked, and I'm on my left side. So I'm going to have the same side, whatever side the club is on, the same side hand is on top, is above the other. So from here, tucked in close to the body, the same form as I used on the dumbbell. Now I'm going to let that club hang behind me. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see what it looks like from the back. See how the club is pointing straight down? That's what we're looking for. We don't want any kind of tension in the arms holding the club or the dumbbell up. So we want to let that thing hang down while actively pulling elbows high and drawing in. So you got all that? There's a lot going on here. Pull it back. Good, one more. Pull over and pause. Hold again, focusing here, focusing here. Pull back. Speed now. 10, continuous. More tempo. Last 3. I like to breathe like that too. Each time I go over, a little exhale out as I'm getting into the stretching position, or the stretch position, the lengthened position. That helps me stay engaged better with the core, like way better. So that's a good introduction to an overhead movement with the club or the dumbbell, is the pullover. We just did a dumbbell or club pullover with 2 hands. All right, from here, we're gonna stay with that same start position, tall kneeling, glute squeeze. Now we're gonna press. So from here, I'll go back to the dumbbell again. Underhand grip, the supporting side, slide to the bottom of the handle, press to center. So I'm on my right side, I'm pressing to center, full lockout with both, pull it back in. I'll turn to the side so you can see that. Full lockout, pull it back in. Good. So which side is doing more work? That's the question, right? Which arm is doing more work? Well, whatever side the club or the dumbbell is on, that's the dominant side. So think about it that way. Yeah, I'm doing work holding this up, but mostly it's the top side hand that's getting it in. Let's go ahead and switch sides. I'll show you the club. Stacked, tucked in, shoulders down. Most important thing, to protect the shoulders. If you have any kind of labral issues, rotator cuff issues, to protect them, the shoulder blades must be incredibly packed down more than anything else. That's more important than anything here. Press to stack, pull it back in. I like to push to eye level. There really is no wrong here because you can do it differently. You can press lower, you can press higher. I like a good perpendicular arm position where I'm pushing straight out in front of me. Let me get one more in. Shoulders packed, press to center. Pull it back in, good. Okay, so the reason we did that from the knees is so that we can focus on everything from here up. We'll go to the feet in a second, but then we can incorporate some other things and that'll open up a lot of options for us, okay? So before we do that, I'm gonna grab the club on this one. Before we do that, we're gonna do some lower body movements, lower body focused. We're gonna stay on the shoulder. So I have a club, I have this right on my shoulder, parallel with the ground, both hands on the handle just as it was when I was doing the pullover movements. If you have a dumbbell, a couple options, okay? You can hold it here. It's like the popular CrossFit way to hold a dumbbell, okay? Or you can hold it here, sitting on the shoulder. Kind of sweaty right now, this is not gonna work for me. It's gonna slip off. So
this works. But the idea is that the dumbbell is stacked on the shoulder and it's supported by my body. I don't have to do work to hold the dumbbell up. Okay, so I'll get the focus more so on the lower body here. So I'm gonna switch back to my club. Okay, I'm gonna do a lunge with the opposite side leg to a knee raise. So I'm gonna get you guys stepping back with the opposite. So the weight's over there, step with that side. From here, slow lower down. Find the bottom of your lunge. That could be tapping on the ground. That could be hovering just a little bit, whatever works for you. Slowly raise up the knee up. Stabilize. Find the spot where you can hold. Don't force it. Whatever that spot you can hold, just stay there. Right back into your lunge. One smooth and steady motion. From the bottom to the top. There's 3, we'll get 8 on this one.
Yeah, Greg, you can do it!
I wonder who the camera person is. Last, I think this is 8. Good, bring it down. So let's go back to that pullover for a second.
Let's go!
Back. 8 reps.
Let's go, anatomy fam!
3 more. Other side, same. Shift it over on the shoulder. Lunge back with the opposite. With that side, clubs over here. Lunge with that. Find the bottom. Drive the knee up. 8. Woo. The wind. It's windy. 2. 3 more. Fast. Good. Bring it down. Pull over. Same side. Over. In back. 8. And down. Good. All right, let's hit the ground. You're going to be on your back side, flat on the back. Wipe off with a towel if you're in direct sunlight. You're all working hard, I know that. Oh. Okay, on the back. Dumbbell or club, either one is you're gonna treat it the same way. So if you have a club and you're holding it up, obviously one side is gonna be heavier than the other. So we're gonna switch. If you have the dumbbell, they're both equal sides. So you don't have to switch anything. So you just get double the reps, okay? No, we're all doing the same reps. You all get a break between. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this club up when I'm stacked. My arms are straight. I can hold it here, I can hold it here, whatever works for you. Okay, from there, straight leg up on the opposite side of your weight if you have a club. Bottom leg is flat. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, blow the air out, crunch toward the toe. Bring it back down, inhale. Exhale, crunch. Back down, inhale. Keep doing that, 10. Last 3. Perfect. Other side, same, or just rest for a second if you got a dumbbell. Here we go. Bottom leg flat, top leg straight. Reach and crunch, 10 reps. Big exhale on the up. Come on, DJ.
Let's go, Greg, you can do it! Come on,
I know
anatomy
that.
family, stay strong!
8, you got 2 more. Make sure you're breathing. And 10, good, awesome, that was so good. Okay, we're gonna stay on the back, but I'm gonna come up so you can hear me talk. All right, we're gonna move to a front press, the one that we did standing on our feet. It's the same motion. The front press is gonna happen from the bridge. Okay, it's a tricky one. So if you got a dumbbell, same rules like we talked about when we were pressing away from us, the same rules apply, okay? If you got a club, this one, I want you guys to split your grip. So if you had hands together here before, now I want you to go just a little higher so there's a space between your hands. Okay, so from here I'm gonna lay on my back. The weight's gonna be on one side or the other, not in the middle. So I'm right side loaded, right elbows in the ground, touching. The left hand is pushing down, so this club's offset. I gotta even it out. Keep a grip, offset here. Don't let the club do anything but be flat. Bridge up high, press to center. Press to center and hold. Double check your bridge. Shoulder blades pinned down. Tuck it right back in that right side again. Elbow taps, and then press again. Slow and steady, it wins this race. Move slow. Just 8 reps.
Lay it on me. No, you don't have to. Keep it on the low.
3 more.
Keep those glutes up, Grant.
Try it. Last. Good, down, rest for a second. That is not easy, even with light weight, because you gotta go slow. All right, other side, same. I'll show you guys with a dumbbell. Here we go. Underhand grip, slide to the bottom of the handle as far as they can go. Bridge up, press to center, lock out, pull it back in. Back to the feet. Bring the big one up, 2-handed. Okay, now we're going to add all of this stuff together. So I'm gonna take away the knee up, get rid of that one. We're gonna get the pullover back involved. The press will happen as we go down into the lunge. Okay, so I'm only gonna step back with my weights here, only gonna step back here, opposite side only. Tiptoe that foot, hands up. Let's bring it off the shoulder now. Increasing the challenge, we gotta stabilize. This thing wants to go all over. I gotta control. From here, pull over first. Find that position, reset yourself. Soft knee, high heel tiptoe, pull back. Good, now when I lunge, guess what happens? Press, that's what happens. Pull it in, again. Keep that foot tiptoed so you remember to step back with it. Pull it back, press and lunge. Hit it, DJ.
Just lay your arm. You got a friend in me. I'll be your shoulder anytime you need. Baby,
2 more.
Yeah!
So if you're hurting, babe, just lay your arm. You got a
Good, let's switch it up, other side, same.
I'll be your shoulder.
Here we go. Tiptoe that left or the other side. Opposite side tiptoe. Pull over and hold. Pull it back. Over. Back. Press. Finish these last couple reps off. One more time. And down. Excellent job, guys. Okay, let's set that club down. We'll get back to the crunch, the club dumbbell crunch. And what do we do? Bridge press, right? Club or dumbbell bridge press. Back to back. So let's do these on the same side. So if I do that right side crunch, I have the club weight on the right side. I want to go right from that to the press on the same side. We'll do those back to back before we switch. Okay, let's do that. Let's get them. On the back side. Remember, first one's crunch, so long ways, like a bench press. Leg up, flat down on the bottom side, big inhale. Exhale, get up there. Slow and steady, small movements, exhaling on the way up. Little puff of air as you come up. Disregard that ad playing on Pandora. My DJ had to step out for a second. This is a high budget production here, guys. Hope you realize that. Last 2. From here, both feet bent, knees down. No, both knees bent, feet down. Okay, split grip if you have the club. Ready, bridge up. Press to center, lock, pull it back down. We got 8 only here. 8 reps, slow and steady.
Keep that press, keep those glutes up, let's go!
6, come on. Woo, keep that club flat. Don't let it get lazy. 8, got it, yeah. Okay, back to the crunch. Down, up, go. got your 10. Here we go. Bridge press with the club. Going up. Seven, one more. Finish. And yeah. Very good, guys. That was excellent with that one. All right, so let's switch gears. We're gonna be back up on our feet. We're gonna add a swing to the movement now. So we're starting from the position we call it's front ready, where it's vertical here. This time, make sure you have your hands stacked. Okay, club's gonna be off the shoulder. I just need a break.
You want to count me in, Grant?
No, I got
Put me
this.
in
I got
first.
this.
All right.
Okay, so from the front ready. Well, once I get there, I'm gonna spread my feet wide, a little bit wider than a squat stance, just so I have space to swing through. Make sure you got nothing in the way behind you. You're gonna, if you got a club, that thing's gonna swing back. Okay, so from here, front ready is there, on the one side. Soft knees, proud and tall in the chest, staying that way as I swing and come back to front ready. I'm gonna show you one more time. Keeping the proud chest from the side view. Always coming back. I'm gonna cast this out like a fishing rod in front of me. Straight arm, swing, pull it back in. Let's keep going on that side. Pump up that jam. Just a little bit. Small pump. One more time here. Let's switch it up. Look at that. Right to the other side, same. I'm gonna show you the dumbbell version of that. Okay, this is gonna swing a little differently. It's not as long of a lever, so it won't feel the same as a club. That's why we like the clubs, because they have unique properties that way. But dumbbell works too. So this side is holding the weight, this side's supporting. I can move my hand around wherever, but this side is supporting. Swing through, back up. I'm always, if you're looking in the mirror, you should always be able to see yourself while doing the movement, no matter what it is. Just looking up with my eyes. If there's a mirror in front of me, I should be able to see. Otherwise, I'm too deep. I get too much flexion in my back. I don't want that. Last couple reps. One more time. Awesome, perfect. I'm gonna switch back to my club here. All right, so we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna combine this all together. How much time we got left here? It's a great workout.
You got about 12 minutes.
Solid 12 minutes, okay. Enough for a final complex and a little decompression at the end. Okay, so we're gonna add all this stuff together. The trick is, I'm gonna go from my swing, which is wide stance, to a lunge, which is usually not a wide stance. So I need to change one thing. Instead of having my lunges go straight back and straight forward, I'm gonna have to cross over because I'm moving from a wide stance. So for example, if I do that swing we just worked on, I swing it once, I pull it back in. How do I go into a lunge from here? I'm gonna cross over slightly, very slightly. Swing to lunge, perfect. Cut it, that's it right there. Now, let's get the upper body parts of it. Now, pull over to press, we know that. So let's take those pieces, pull over to press, and let's put it all together. Swing, front ready, crossover lunge, pull over to press, keep it going, swing, crossover, pull, to press, sit, let's go. Two more. Last coming on that side. Swing. Lunge. Pull. Press. Coming down the other side. Guess what? Right into it. Swing. Crossover. Pull. Press. Swing. Crossover. Woo. Pull over. Press. 2 more each here. Last ones. Yeah, got him.
All right, from there, we're gonna go back to the ground. We're gonna do some rotations. Okay, we're gonna do a club rotational crunch. I'm gonna hold the club from the outside. So it's gonna look like this with club. Looks like this with kettlebell. Pretty much the same, or with dumbbell, pretty much the same thing. How much time we got left? Okay. All right, here we go. Club or dumbbell crunch. When I have a club, it's the weights offset, so I'm gonna have to switch. Dumbbell, same rules. You don't have to switch. Get ready. Okay, now flare your elbows out wide. The position that they always tell you not to do push-ups in. Go there. Crunch up and hold halfway. Feet are on the ground, wide. From there, I'm gonna rotate slowly to one direction. With the club, it's gonna be heavier here, and then it's gonna be a little lighter over there. Notice I'm staying up in my crunch as I'm moving. Very small. My elbow can touch, tricep can touch lightly. That's it. Staying in the crunch, whatever you do. Let's go. One more each. 6 and 6. Good. Flip it over or stay there if you got a dumbbell. Here we go. Brace and rotate. 6 on each. Stay in the crunch. Don't lose it. Your neck's tired. Sorry about you. You'll be okay. One more each now. Finish it. Okay, no club, no mace. Let's work on rotating the other side now. Arms out like a T. Legs up in the air, feet together. Stay head up, shoulders up if possible. Slowly rotate, rotate, rotate. Back to center. Good. I don't have to go to the floor, guys. Staying engaged here will not let me go to the floor. Rotate slow. Shoulder blades hinge. Three more each.
Get it, get it, get it, yeah!
I'm getting it. One more each side. Finish. Yeah, come on. Last. Yeah. Woo. Okay, back on the feet. One more time through on that full body complex we did with the club or dumbbell. I'm gonna show you dumbbell now. Okay, here we go. Front ready. Wide stance. Remember the swing was first, right? Okay, here we go. Swing through the legs. Catch in the front ready. Crossover lunge. Back to center. Pull over to press. Back to swing. Pull over to press. Focus, don't miss any moves. 2 more. Last. Good, switch them. Let's go. Almost there. Jacqueline's dancing in case you guys can't see. You guys can't see. Oh, now she's gonna show you. One more.
Let's go! You can do it! Let's go!
Okay, one last round on the rotational crunch and leg rotation. Let's get them. Dumbbell club up. I'm sorry, no, not. Feet down, knees part. Hips up, no, hips down. Delirious. Okay, Big crunch and hold. Elbows flare. Slow rotate through center. If you need to upgrade or downgrade weights, feel free, guys. Changing weights is perfectly fine. For different movements, sometimes require different types of weight, lower or raising the weight up, like on swings and those sorts of things. Or if we're doing any pressing, sometimes lowering the weight down is fine. You don't need anything more than 20, 25 max. 5s and 10s are perfect for everything. Swings sometimes ask for a little bit more weight, but everything else can be light. Okay, take a second. I'm gonna get that other side now. I'm switching, pretend switching my dumbbell. Okay, here we go. Wide stance, finish it off. 6 on each. Two more each. Got it. Okay, next, leg rotations. No weights, arms out wide, legs up. Slow and steady, rotating. Head and shoulders up helps engage core better. Get them, come on. Two more each. Finish it. Couldn't have been timed any more perfect. All right, guys, a little decompression. I'll face you guys so you can see all the movements from a good angle. Hands and knees tabletop, kind of like we started. Okay, from here, I want you to raise one elbow up as high as you can go. Like that lift around we were doing with the club where the elbow leads the way at the beginning. Kind of the same thing. I'm not trying to reach my shoulder back. Elbow is just straight up. Stacked as best as possible here. Now, drop down and reach through. As far as it can go, dropping this shoulder all the way. Hold the bottom. Tuck chin down too. Make sure the neck gets to stretch. Other side, same. Elbow drive. Hold here. Make sure you're drawn in, engaged there more than anything else. Pushing down, lengthening, lifting up. Drive it down and through. Good. Okay, we're gonna do that movement now, up and down with some tempo now. Reaching through and then driving up. I'll go up first, reach, reach, reach. Hold for a second, down and through. Let's go. One more. 5, switch it up, other side, same. Elbow high, hold for a second. Let's go. 5. And we got them. Okay, so we're finishing up just with some real basic stuff. Is really getting everything loose in the hip flexor. We spent a lot of time swinging, lunging. There's a lot of variety of movements in this workout. So I want to make sure that we decompress everything, not just the upper half, but the bottom half. So shifting forward into a lunge position, keeping the knee heavy in the ground, glute squeezed on the same side. So from the side, so you can see, I'm firing up the glute, so this gets a good stretch. That's the most important thing. Not trying to go arching through the back, but more staying neutral and tall. Engage, stretch. Just hold. Same leg, working on the same leg. Now straighten that leg out, hands and knees, lock knee, flatten back first, and then very slowly shift back. This is not cat-cow. Don't try to round your back or arch it, just stay neutral. Now, all the work gets right here where it should go. Adductor groin on the inside. That's the focus. Shift back forward, come out of it a little bit. Notice my foot's flat here. That's gonna make a big difference. A lot of you notice that, oh, it's so much easier here than there. Try this way. Shift, flatten back, and then back forward again. Let's get 3 more there, a little more tempo. Last. Other side, finish it off. Knee down, foot forward, glute squeeze, now into the stretch. We'll just hold this one here. Coming out of that, go to the knee on the other side, straight leg, flat foot, hold hands down, lock knee, and then shift back. Just hold the first 2 reps with me. Back forward, shift back, hold one more time. At this point, it's probably exposing that side that's a little bit tighter than the other. Okay, let's wrap it out for 3 slow though. Still moving slowly, just not holding. One more. All right, let's get back on the back side again. We'll spread the knees wide, just like we started when we finished our warm-up. We did those knee rotations side to side. So the knees are up, feet are wide, arms out, let the knees fall. Let them fall and rotate. This one should feel pretty good to end with. Any kind of leftover tension, you'll feel it dissipate pretty much entirely through this one here. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Don't force it, just let them go. Okay, let's do one little finisher for the an upper body stretch. If you got a club, you got a dumbbell, use the tallest one, because I want to use a little bit of a height, and we're going to brace on the top of it. So whether it's the dumbbell or the club, both hands on top, let the head drop through the arms. Drop through the arms, head down. You can do a little tilt side to side, side bend. Big inhale, drop down as deep as you can. Just hold. Try to straighten your elbows as much as possible. Come up, switch hands. Take a big breath. Exhale, drop down. Slowly lift on up. All right, grab that towel off. Great job, guys, today. Thank you for joining me with the Anatomy family here. One thing to remember always is that culture is everything, and that transcends fitness into life. And I appreciate you guys joining me. I'll see you next week.